Hello and welcome to this week's video diary. I'm David Burns and this week I'm going to be talking about Furory Ceilidh Band. Just before I start this week's video, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been watching these, who has clicked the like button, who has subscribed to the YouTube channel, and a huge thank you to everyone who has gone over to my Patreon page and subscribed there. It's patreon.com/davidburns, and your support there really makes a huge difference, because I've not been able to do a lot of gigs in the last couple of years because of COVID. Today's video diary, this is a gig diary. I've finally been able to get back out on the road and do a show with Furory Ceilidh Band. I've been missing doing these. The last show that we did was the 2019 Hogmanay Ceilidh at Keevil House Hotel. Since then lockdowns came in, we haven't been able to play at all. I haven't even been able to meet up with the guys since then. So it was great to finally get a show sorted out with them. We weren't entirely sure if it was going to happen or not. The way that COVID has been in Scotland over the last few months, with the Omicron variant with cases rising, we weren't sure if the gig that we were booked to play was going to be able to go ahead or not, exactly what conditions it would be in if it did go ahead. Thankfully, as you'll see in the video, we did manage to do something, even if it wasn't quite exactly the normal night that we would put on as part of a Ceilidh Band. And as I say, it was 2019 was the last time that I got a chance to do anything with this band, so first of all there was an awful lot of practice to be done. There is one problem that I can foresee tonight if the venue decides that we're just going to be playing background music and we're not having any dancing. Now, if we're just providing background music, all that we have to do is get to the venue, set up our PA system, set up our instruments and play the tunes, take everything down and go home. Now, it's the just play the tunes bit where we're going to be running into a very slight issue. Because if all we do is play the tunes, we're going to run through them pretty quickly. Normally on a dance night, what happens is when the Ceilidh starts, we play a little bit of a tune as everybody comes up onto the dance floor, introduce the dance to them, talk them through all the steps for it, run them through a little bit of a practice run at it, and then we play the tune and they do the dance, and then everybody goes off, has a breather for a couple of minutes whilst they get ready for the next dance, and that takes up a lot of time. So we might go through this many dances in a normal night. I've dug out another set of sheet music for tonight as well. This is the Dusk Owls set that we used to have sometimes if we were turning up to play at the whole day at a wedding, where we might be expected to do a little bit of background music during the day rather than just the dances at night. So if Neil decides that he wants to do more of a background music set and he wants to bring in a couple of these tunes as well, I've got it as a bit of a backup just in case. I've even got a few songs that I could sing in here if we're really desperate to fill up time, a few traditional Scottish songs. Hopefully we won't need all that. Hopefully it'll just be a fairly straightforward night, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So we'll see what happens when we get there. Well, that is us in at the Green Hotel, just getting everything set up. Unfortunately, we've been told we can't do any dancing tonight. It's just going to be a background music set. But I kind of figured that would be the case tonight. At least we're out of the house. The gig hasn't been cancelled. We're still able to do something. Well, it was great to be able to get out playing with Furory Ceilidh Band again, even if it wasn't quite the usual experience that we'd normally have with everyone up dancing. That's all from me this week. Thank you for watching. Please do like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you can, please do check out my Patreon page over at patreon.com/David Burns. And a huge thank you to everyone who has donated to the channel there. Thank you very much. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.